Okay. Beta. Let me show y'all boys where I'm from.
What's the deal, baby? You already know it is the big boss house. Boss dog K poke through the dope. Hit the top this boxer. Hey, remember tough times don't last. Good people do. Go subscribe to the Mind on Greatness podcast. Boss got another podcast coming. It's just gonna be me solo dolo. I'm still part of the Mind on Greatness podcast. Don't get it twisted. But I got something else coming. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, I'm a workaholic, man. I like to keep my hands in everything. Pause. Hard pause on that one. You feel me? You know, hard pause. We got some weirdos out here. But boss got something coming. You know, if y'all saw my post yesterday, y'all gonna look and see. Go look at the post and see what I posted. I ain't gonna repeat it. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to put it in the atmosphere too much. But I got something coming. It's just gonna be me, Dolo. I'm still part of the Mind on Greatness podcast. You know, they still family. It's all love and respect. But like I said before, I got something cooking. You know what I mean? I'm a chef. That's what I do. I cook. I'm a workaholic. I can't sit still. I gotta get involved with everything. That's just what it is. So stay tuned for that. Now let's get into my soliloquy. Shakur Stevenson announced via Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, YZ, whatever you want to call it, that he's retiring from boxing. Right? Now, granted, I think this is an emotional decision. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? I respect Shakur Stevenson as a fighter. I like Shakur Stevenson as a fighter. I think he's a great fighter. You know, hasn't fought those big names yet, but his time is coming. But I just disagree with him retiring. Like, what are you retiring for? You know what I mean? I don't understand. You know. Now I'm gonna say this. I think it's due to top rank. You feel me? I think it's due to top rank and some recent news that came out. I think he wanted to fight Navarrete, and now Navarrete might be fighting somebody else. You know what I mean? So I think he's a little upset. You know, but you gotta look at Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is a young black man, and I told y'all, with these youngsters, they talk too much. They put too much stuff in the atmosphere, bro. You got to be able to be on hush mouth with a lot of stuff. You can't let these boys know your next move, especially somebody who's representing you, who's your promoter, right? Who's your company, right? Who's in charge of you, right? You cannot. I know Jay Prince is the manager, but Top Rank is your promoter, right? Bob Arum is your promoter. That's the promotional company. That's the banner. You fight, you represent. You can't be out here telling them this is my last fight, and you know, hey, I'm willing to listen to whoever. No, and the problem with Shakur is, I think he's spending too much time like trying to prove that he real. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Like, you don't, bro. If you real, people gonna know that by how you carry yourself. They don't have to. You don't have to. It's like he be forcing it sometimes. And I'm not saying he being fake. I'm just saying it seems like he's trying to like show like I'm hood, I'm real, I'm this, that. You don't have to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see that. We know that. I can look at you and tell, like, where you from. I can look at you and tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see that. It's apparent. You know, I don't have to real recognize real. I don't have to, like, you know, you don't have to do the most. You know what I'm saying? In the words my daughter, she said, Dad, you doing the most. That's my daughter's favorite thing to say. Dad, you doing the most. But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you don't got to do stuff like that, brother. You know? So now you in a situation to where this company like, I bet, man, we gonna, hey, he talking like that, all right, make sure he don't get no fights. You know, he gonna fight whoever. But I told you, and I've been telling, you know, y'all, Top Rank is good for, like, you know, if you a boxer, you coming out the amateurs, you want to kind of build your name a little bit, yeah, sign with them. But once you reach a certain level, they don't care about you no more. You know what I'm saying? Top Rank, yeah, they'll represent you, they'll push you if, you know, you are up and coming fighter. You know what I'm saying? But once you reach a certain level, it's like, okay, man, that's it. You know what I mean? So I feel like at the end of the day, spade to spade, keep it 1,000. I don't understand why Top Rank. I mean, I don't understand why Shakur Stevenson is upset. I mean, like, truthfully, if I was a promoter, you know, I'm not even cut from that cloth, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna sit here and act like, like I ain't finna mess over you like that. Like, that's not who I am. But I say this. I see why Bob Arum and them are doing what they doing to Shakur. Because Shakur is publicly just disrespecting them. Like, you telling them what you gonna do. You like, now granted, he didn't say he was gonna leave, but he was like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely listen to everybody else. Bob Arum and them ain't trying to hear that. They not trying to hear, oh, you finna go listen to somebody else. All Shakur needed to say was when they asked him, hey, man, when your contract is up, this your last fight, what you gonna do? Man, you know, at this point in time, man, I'm not even thinking about that right now. You know, I'll worry about that when that time comes. Right now, you know, everything good. I'm just worrying about fighting. That's it. That's all you need to say. You don't need to be like, man, you know, I'm gonna listen to all suitors and whoever want to sign me, I'm gonna sign with them because that's what I want to do. No, bro, like, nah. You feel me? Like, no, you can't do things like that. You know what I mean? You just can't. You can't do these things and think that, oh, man, you know, no, you can't do things like that. You have to understand that, okay, look, you are a business. You dealing with white folks, and I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking facts here, and I know I don't want to get racial, but I'm just spitting facts right here, right? You're dealing with white folks. When you start letting these white folks know what you're gonna do, and you start publicly disrespecting you, they have their ways of how they're gonna deal with you, right? And that's just facts. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts. You start publicly disrespecting them, they gonna deal with you. That's just what it is. They gonna deal with you, and you gonna have to figure it out. And that's what they doing with Shakur, right? Shakur can't make emotional decisions like that. You can't think off emotion, especially as a man. I understand he's young, but you can't think like that, bro. You can't make emotional, drastic decisions. And this is why I be saying, man, about the importance of a father. You know what I mean? And I'm not bad-mouthing Shakur, anything like that. I'm just spitting facts. A man is not going to make an emotional decision if he was raised by his father. Fathers erase that out of your mind. Like, nah, what you, man, nah, man, you ain't doing that. You got to be able to think logically in all areas. You know what I'm saying? And with Shakur, he got to be more logical in his decision making. He can't be out here, you know, making drastic, you know, decisions and stuff like that. But we shall see. Y'all let me know what y'all think about his decision, Boss Go.